Business people have recently recognized the advantages of owning or renting a private jet. This video, on the other hand, takes you inside the sumptuous Dassault Falcon 8S long-range airplane. The Dassault Falcon 8S is an ultra-long-range aircraft with a range of 6,450 nautical miles and 3 cabin zones. The plane has been in production since 2016 with around 52 units produced. The Falcon 8S private jet was presented in May 2014 at the European Business Aviation Convention and Exhibition with a range of 11,945 nautical miles. The 8S cabin is 1.1 meter longer because of its modification in wing design and the enhanced Pratt Whitney Canada PW300 engine. The 8S is up to 35% more fuel efficient than its competitors. The Falcon 8S continues Falcon's tradition of efficiency, performance, adaptability, and comfort, while saving millions in total life cycle costs. The major operators, including AirAsia, Volkswagen, and EasyJet Europe, with over 50 variants created as of 2018. Surprisingly, the $58 million Falcon 8S is just as fuel efficient as the Falcon 7S. All of this is perfectly matched to deliver a flying experience that exceeds the expectation of even the most discerning clients. The Falcon 8S long-range aircraft incorporates Dassault's significant experience in fighter-derived flight control, ultra-efficient long-range performance, sound reduction technology, and configurable cabin areas. Falcon 8S offers the fleet's longest cabin and gives you more ways to customize your stay. Every passenger's needs may be addressed, from a fully equipped galley to a cozy office to a nice night's sleep and a shower. Even at cruising altitude of up to 40,000 feet, passengers benefit from decreased noise levels and a low cabin altitude of about 3,900 feet in all configurations. Select a cabin with 3 lounges, a shower aft, and provisions for crew rest up front. Choose a shorter doorway to generate more lounge space. Alternatively, opt for a magnificent galley or a large foyer with flat floor staff quarters. Allow the design team and your personal preferences to guide the way. The cabin of the Falcon 8S is surprisingly quiet. Its sail is 49 dB, making it the quietest in the industry. The Falcon air management system is another option. It's so modern that it meets or exceeds minimum air quality criteria by a factor of 10, and cabin air refreshing is 10 times faster than it is in today's office buildings. The impact on one's health and happiness is substantial. You will notice the difference when you arrive at your destination totally rested and energized for whatever greets you. The Falcon 8S luxurious and spacious interior features ultra-fast connectivity, including carbon SATCOM, which allows passengers on board the private jet to keep in touch with loved ones even while at sea. The Falcon HD Plus system allows passengers on board the private jet to access highly informative video and audio contents. Passengers can also control several of the cabin's functions, including temperature, lighting, and window coverings using a simple smartphone app. The 8S cabin's reputation as the quietest on the market is strengthened by new acoustics. Because of extensive acoustic mapping and use of isolation mounts, noise reduction materials, and fine-tuning of environmental system meant to modulate potentially disturbing frequencies, noise levels average below 50 dB, as quiet as a suburban living room. The new design displays attention to detail and small improvements specifically incorporated to improve the passenger's experience across the cabin. Additional iPad storage and charging compartments in the mid-cabin bulkhead are an example of this, which keeps personal devices conveniently accessible but out of sight when it's not in use. Some of the new features in the entryway or galley area are a more comfortable crew bathroom and a better, more efficient galley with a bigger sink, a new faucet, better lighting, a bigger chiller, and more storage space. These changes were mostly made in response to comments from the cabin's crew. The digital flight control system from Dassault is the result of more than 40 years of combat aircraft experience. It is derived from the same system used in our world-renowned Rafale fighter and direct flight control surfaces to assure top performance, efficiency, and a smoother ride. The Easy Cockpit is a smart, integrated, and feature-rich avionics system. What counts more than equipment, though, is what our technicians have achieved with it. The Easy Cockpit encourages natural flying while simultaneously enhancing situational awareness. Thanks to the trackball and easy-to-read screens, a pilot can easily maintain a heads-up altitude, boosting perspective and situational awareness. Engineers spend a lot of time during the design process thinking about how to make the Dassault Falcon 8S private jet more efficient and versatile. As a result, they created a redesigned and reshaped wing that is lighter than other Falcon private planes. Because of this, drag is reduced, which makes the private jet more efficient and effective. The 8S burns up to 20% less fuel than any other ultra-long range aircraft. The Falcon 8S is not only sumptuous but also technologically advanced. This incorporates cutting-edge computerized flight control technologies as well as nearly flawless aerodynamics. The Falcon's 3 super-efficient Pratt Whitney PW300 engines deserves a lot of credit. Each engine generates 6,722 IB of thrust while producing emissions well below current regulations. Every centimeter of the Falcon 8S is designed to enhance your travel experience, whether it's a longer, more comfortable cabin or a longer, more pleasant range. We measure our success by what we contribute to yours. The Falcon 8S can fly non-stop between Beijing and New York, Singapore and London, or Sao Paulo and Moscow with a range of 6,450 nautical miles. It can fly from airports that most competitors can't, including London City, Lugano, and Lamo Saint-Tropez. The Falcon 8S is powered by 3 Pratt Whitney Canada PW300 engines, which have a limit of 6,725 IB for takeoff and maximum continuous static thrust under standard conditions and at sea level. This is more than the PW307A engines in the 7S, which had a limit of 6,405 IB. Another area where the 8S outperforms the 7S is in terms of maximum weight, with the 8S 7,300 pounds of max takeoff weight, making a 3,000 pound improvement over the 7S 70,000 pound limit. The fact that the maximum landing weight is 85% of the max takeoff weight is also marked to operators as a benefit, allowing them to fly a short flight ahead of a much longer one without refueling. In comparison to the other existing Falcon airframes, the 8S has the longest fuselage and the longest range. The 8S range outperformed the Falcon 7S with 5,950 nautical miles, the Falcon 900 LS with 4,750 nautical miles, 2000 LSX with 4,000 nautical miles, and 2000X with 3,350 nautical miles, as well as the in-development's Falcon 6S planned range of 5,500 nautical miles. Between 28,000 feet and 51,000 feet, the Falcon 8S is limited to a maximum operating Mach number of 0.90, with that latter altitude also serving at the frame's maximum operating altitude. Other performance estimates published by Dassault include a takeoff distance of 5,880 feet, assuming the airframe maximum takeoff weight, standard conditions, and sea level altitude, and an approach speed of 107 knots at the average landing weight. Operators of the Falcon 8S almost unanimously agreed the Dassault's flagship is a significant upgrade over the Falcon 7S. It can fly higher and farther and use less gasoline. Inside, it's more roomy and calmer. High-speed carbon CENTCOM access, a larger, more functional galley, and a full-length crew space are also options. The easy flight deck, Falcon Eye, and improved digital flight controls all help to make pilots' job easier and give them a better idea of what's going on around them. Overall, Falcon 8S operators claim that the airplane is difficult to beat. It's the lightest and most structurally efficient vehicle in the class, even though it isn't the highest flying, fastest cruising, or farthest flying large cabin business jet. It is the most comfortable. In June 2016, the Falcon 8S aircraft obtained EASA type certification as well as FAA certification. The first deliveries were scheduled to begin before the end of 2016. Serge Dassault became the first buyer of the Falcon 8S when he ordered one in May 2014. In February 2015, the first Falcon 8S plane successfully completed its inaugural flights. Dassault plants in Bordeaux, France completed the initial airframe assembly. The factory in Little Rock, Arkansas was made bigger so that the 8S and 5S models that came before it could be made there. Dassault Aviation designed the Falcon 8S, a high-end business jet. It's a better version of the Falcon 7S, which debuted in 2017. The Falcon 8S is the Falcon's new flagship model. The Falcon 8S is a highly secure private aircraft that flies you safely anywhere you want, thanks to 3 Pratt Whitney PW300 reactors that gives it a thrust of 89.7 kN. The Falcon's 8S is lighter and uses less fuel than other business jets because the aluminum wing was redesigned, the wing structure was redesigned, and new winglets were added. The new business jet can land and take off on only tiny runways such as those in Landy City and Cannes. It can also make difficult approaches because of its low approach speed of 107 kts. The Falcon 8S has the longest range in the Falcon family at 11,945 kilometers. That's 6,450 nautical miles. It can fly non-stop from Paris to Singapore, New York to Beijing, or Dubai to Rio de Janeiro. All of these amazing aeronautical features allow the Falcon's 8S to take you directly, quickly, and in comfort where other planes can't. From everything we've learned and discussed so far, the Falcon 8S private jet is a highly efficient, luxurious, and most importantly, a super long-range private jet that is well worth the money. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to enjoy more luxury content from the likes of luxurious private jets that are coming up, to luxurious private helicopters that are coming up, to luxurious cars that are coming up, and all other luxury stuff that you want, this is the right channel for you. Please subscribe to this channel to see more fantastic videos.